Hello everybody, it is a New Year's Eve. I've been off work for a few hours and I've got a confession to make. I usually have Christmas down the day after Christmas. This year I decided to wait for the whole month and then do it. So I've pulled all the Christmas down around the house except for one area, and that goes in a special spot, so that's why it's still on the wall. But this is the state of my dining room table. Now, not everything, as you see, like that flag stand, is Christmas, but I need to get it all put away. That's my goal before we cook dinner, which is about 2 to 3 hours from now. I have one empty, well, not quite empty, but I have one tub. I've got to go get the others out of the shed, and I'm going to go ahead and get this all taken care of. Now, none of my trees have come down, and neither has a garland, so we're going to work on this first. So, in 3, 2, 1. Now, believe it or not, yes, still a mess in here. But I got all the breakables away. I've got to go start working on the trees. So I figured with my box of baubles that I have here, we're going to start in my bedroom. I'm going to show you the trees in the bedroom. So these are my 3 Christmas trees in the bedroom. It's going to be easy to take them apart with all the ornaments. The lights are one string around all 3. That is the thing that's going to be a nightmare, but we're going to get it done. I just throw them right in here. All of my ornaments go in here. The precious ones go in that box right there, and they're wrapped up, but all the non-shattered proof ones are at the bottom. And those 3 trees are done. Now I'm going to grab the office tree and we're going to work on the dining room tree. So this is the tree that is in our office. It's pretty easy because I keep everything on this tree in a Ziploc baggie. I actually made this garland this year out of a bunch of buttons. I love it. And then I've got the tree in the dining room, which is homemade ornaments from when we travel places, ornaments from my childhood. And those are the 3, that's it. That's all I'm going to do tonight. Tomorrow I'll work on the garland above the living room window and the living room Christmas tree. All right, the last tree is undecorated and the lights are off on it. It gets worse before it gets better every year. What I do also is I go through and I either donate or throw away broken stuff or stuff that I'm not going to use, stuff that I haven't used in years. So I've been doing that as well. So it's been taking a little bit of time. But tomorrow I'm going to come in and get this dining room all taken care of and the living room tree. And I have 2 garlands. Then I have outside lights, which is not much. I got all the rest of the outside decorations down except for 1 string of lights in the front yard and then in the backyard. Happy 2025, everyone. New Year. Yes. So my kitchen needs to be cleaned a little bit. Just ignore that in the background. It seems like the older I get, the closer to midnight I go to bed. I went to bed at like 12:02. I was like, I'm done. But it was a good night. It was just a good night. We hung out around the house, played video games, did that sort of stuff. I've been up since 6 o'clock. It is now 15 minutes to 9. And I've just been doing my normal morning routine that I do. Even whenever I have go to my 9 to 5 job, I have morning routines that I've been implementing over the past year. Because whenever I turned 49 over a year ago, I told myself I wanted to be in better shape at 50 than I was at 49, both physically, mentally, and financially. And though physically I wasn't in completely better shape, I was better off than I was the year before. Financially and mental health wise, I was. So this year I'm hitting the ground. I started a few weeks ago getting physically more in shape. The one thing I haven't done for this morning is to go work out, which I'm about to do. But this year is all about growth for me. Getting everything together. The start of the year, I always start my declutter journey for the year. And I'm going to show you something. I went through the closet in the workout room, and I went through the workout room and decluttered a whole bunch of stuff. And we even got rid of the mats on the floor. And we're waiting for garbage day tomorrow, but this is what is all going in the trash because it's either stained, messed up. We had a small dog pee on one thing. I was like, let's just get rid of it. So this is real life, guys. That is all garbage from decluttering. And I do have another big pile in the workout room that is for donations. So that was all done last weekend, and even though it's not the weekend, I'm going to be decluttering. The thing I'm avoiding the most is my file cabinet, because I do that every year. Get rid of the old paperwork that's over 7 years old, get it all laid out and ready for 2025. But we also have to finish taking down the Christmas, and that's the goal for today. I have off today, so I have a lot I want to accomplish. I am going to be doing a brunch about 10:30, 11, so I need to get my workout done so I can start the brunch, because some of it takes a couple of hours to cook, or an hour to cook in the oven. All right, I'm gonna go work out and I'll be right back. Hey, so workout's done. I cleaned my kitchen, and I also went and got all my lights and decorations on outside on my front completed. So I thought I would just talk to you a little bit while I am undecorating up this tree, while I'm like getting this decorations off this tree. I thought it'd be a nice chit chat a little bit, and also I might put some music over this. But this morning has been super productive. I just have this tree to do. The worst part about this tree is I had to put lights on it, and that's probably the worst part of the whole tree. Just pull them out. But all in all, it's been a very, very, very productive morning. I made this year. I have a whole bunch of buttons. I'm gonna make a longer garland. I absolutely love that garland that I made. Just figured I might as well just pull this off and set these all aside, and then I'll bag them up. It'd be the best thing. It's so sad when Christmas comes down, but it is supposed to be super, super, super cold next week. And it's a beautiful day right now. It is a bit cold. When I woke up, it was 37, and our heater actually kicked on, which is abnormal for around here. Our heater hardly ever kicks on. So I was surprised about that this morning. Okay, I need to check on the tree to make sure I have all the ornaments off, because every year I usually forget one ornament somewhere. And then, you know, I'm like, I packed them all away. So luckily I didn't pack anything away. It's still sitting on the counter. Aha, I knew it. So as you see, the Christmas tree is down. Now I'm going to focus on that garland over there, and then I have another garland in the office that's super easy. All it's garland, lights, and it's got oranges on it, and all the oranges are being thrown away. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna start cleaning up the dining room. It is the home stretch. Everything's in boxes, everything's put away. Well, not put away, it needs to go in the shed. Waiting for everyone to wake up, or for my son to wake up to help me. I didn't put the pillows away yet because they just go in my closet. And then I found an extra roll of wrapping paper, and what I've been doing is, let me show you our workout room. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's kind of like the garden workout room. This is stuff I'm donating, but what I did is I found these in the bag, and I need to put them in there. I bought one of these wrapping paper organizers, and I need to like pull that out and put all those in there, because I didn't realize I had that much wrapping paper. So I was thinking about making a note in my planner this year about what wrapping paper I have, but I was just like, you know what, let me just put it in the closet back there, and then I can look before I buy any next year. And I'm gonna use all that wrapping paper next year. Everything's looking good. I've got the dining room semi back to normal. There's a few things I'm moving around still, but I did clean off the dining room table, and all of is in the house except for one is in this bag, along with all the garland. I wanted to show you my centerpiece, because I mean, after Christmas until February, it's just bare. And back in the day, they used to bring greenery in to just brighten their moods. It's like, as you can see there, I've got a plethora of plants there, but this is what I did for the centerpiece. Just something simple, white. It's supposed to be snow. I like it, and it makes me happy. I've got to move that record player. I just got it over here because this one's getting donated, and I've got to just put together the dining room a little bit better. That's a project I gotta do next week. So it's looking great. Oh, and that is a Christmas light thing, but it's gonna go in the kitchen on top of the cabinets because it looks really pretty. And it's not too Christmassy, except for the red bow on the front so I can turn it around to the back. All right, so I've been working back here in the dining room and I've got everything set up. And then here I wanted to do a gratitude area. You know, something that we see every time we walk out the door of people that we love. I don't have a picture of my dad here. I need to get one. But we've got all of our kids. That's Aiden right there. We got all of our kids. That is our champagne bottle from our wedding. And then us. Plants, of course. My mom. I'm really grateful to have my mom this year because she's had some really bad health issues this past year. Has been in the hospital off and on. So I'm really grateful to have her. But yeah, it's just something for us to look at when we go in and out the door. I need to put something up there. I need to clean this whole area up. I've got the brush lined up. Now this has got a lot of carbs in it, I know. But my son's not, I just put just a biscuit on his. And if he wants sausage gravy, he can put it on himself. But we've got biscuits and sausage gravy, a hash brown casserole, scrambled eggs, and some bacon. And then we're going to have some OJ, maybe some champagne in the OJ, not sure yet. But that's going to be our brunch / lunch because it's already 1 o'clock. Because our dinner is going to be a little bit light. We're going really heavy for the first meal today.
Because she's so nervous.
No.
She wouldn't want to go far from us.
Sorry about the dishwasher. So I needed to go ahead and start on New Year's Eve dinner. This is a tradition that I've had since I was a kid. And I'm cheating this year because usually I will put the beans in the crock pot, but I bought them in a can. Black-eyed peas, cabbage. I couldn't find ham hock, but I'm going to use this ham steak to throw into both the peas and the cabbage, but I need to get the cabbage on right now. Let you know what all was going on because that last clip you're probably like, that's kind of a new dog. If you've been around here, you know I have a white dog and I have a red dog, and that ain't either. That is Macy, and Macy has been with us going in February in a year. She was our neighbor's dog. He got her when she was 8 weeks old. She was super cute and adorable, and she would come over to our backyard so we could socialize her with other dogs. He was really, because he never had time for her, and he kept trying to give her to us. He kept saying, no, we don't need a third dog. But when the big freeze happened, she had no place to go because he wasn't going to let her inside. And as you saw, she's a short coat and not a double coat dog. So we brought her in here. We talked to her beforehand, of course. Brought her in here and showed her how to use the dog door. And oh, here she goes. She is a crazy woman. And after about day 2, James looked at me and said, she fits in with the pack, and she's probably our dog now. I was like, well, I have no problems with it. I love dogs. So she's been with us since February. After the freeze, we went over and we said, do you still want to give her away? And he's like, yeah, and he handed us all the paperwork right then and there. We are leash training her, and that's what we're doing. We actually take her to the city cemetery, and it's no disrespect to the cemetery people, but there's no dogs around, and she's very skittish. She's kind of a scared puppy, so I mean it takes a long time just to put the collar on her. Hello, it's Friday. I'm off work, and yes, I am in the kitchen. I didn't film anything yesterday because I was worn out from going back to work. There was so much to do. So right now I am cooking the dog food for the girls. We feed them homemade dog food at night, and then we give them dry dog food in the morning time, so that they still get like the kibbles. And I thought I would start on dinner for tonight because it's been super cold. Just something cozy to have. We're having leek and potato soup, and so I figured I'd go ahead and cook that so that all you had to do is heat it up whenever you're ready to eat. Get those out of the way. I do have to do a few things around the house tonight. I have to clean out the fridge because we are doing a monthly grocery shopping trip tomorrow. I don't want to have to plan for groceries during this first month of the year. So we'll just do a monthly grocery haul, and then if I need a fresh fruit, I can just go back for that. And then I need to declutter one of the closets up here, the closet that's there. I'm going to declutter it. It's not going to be too bad. And we've got to walk the Macy. So far, New Year's has been going, our 2025 has been going really good in this house. I cannot complain. So let me cook up this meat. I'll tell you everything I put in the homemade dog food because our vet gave us this recipe and it's worked wonders. One of our dogs actually lost weight because of it. Okay, so there's the dog food. It's got some bone broth, some powdered bone broth in there. Got oats. I use ground turkey, sweet potatoes, carrots. It's got some peas. Yes, my vet said I could use peas. Put some water in there, and then what I do is it's on a low heat. I just let it sit there for about 15 minutes, and I take it off, and I let it sit there for another 15 minutes, and then I wait for it to cool all the way down, and I plate that up, and then that is our leek and potato soup. I gotta let it start boiling. So I got 15 minutes for the dog food to be ready. And then I've gotta let this like simmer for 35 minutes. So while that is all cooking, I figured I'd go ahead. This is the, you haven't seen this, Macy, have you? This is our entryway closet. There are things like these. I forgot that I had them, so I'm gonna move them back to my bedroom. And I'm just gonna go through, and we have our emergency food down there. I'm gonna go through and just reorganize it and see what we can get rid of and put things other places. All right, so that is done. It looks so much better. That's clothes I'm gonna take to our closet. This DoorDash, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away because I don't know what else to do with it. We ordered pizza one night and the guy just gave us a DoorDash bag, and we were like, don't you need this? And he's like, no, I don't like this job. I just took the dog food off of the burner, so it's just gonna sit there, continue cooking with the sweet potatoes. I found that works the best, and it stops the grease from continuing with the meat. And I've got 34 minutes for the leek and potato soup to be done to the next step. So I'm gonna go sit down and figure out what I can do back in the back. So there it is. It'll be ready for whenever everyone wants to have some. I'm gonna have to clean up my stove, obviously. We took Macy for a walk. I got the dishes in the dishwasher. I gotta wipe down all the counters. I'm gonna do that a little later on because after we walked Macy, I went ahead and did my workout. And I came in here just to get a glass of orange juice and started cleaning. So I'm gonna go sit down, enjoy my glass of orange juice. And I don't have to worry about dinner tonight because it's already made. And I have to divvy up the dog food. I'll do that about dinner time. Happy Saturday morning, everybody. It is almost 10 o'clock in the morning. 15 till 10, and we are getting ready to go do our monthly grocery haul. We're actually going to be going to a brand new store we've never been to, and then we're going to two stores that we usually go to, which is H-E-B and Sam's, but it's in a new area, so it's kind of a new store, so I'm excited about that. James is going to be going with me because it's going to be a big day, and I need all the help I can get. So after that, I've got a whole lot of things I got to do around the house. It is going to be a busy day. So let's go grocery shopping. He just found out that we have to go to HEB. He's not happy. All right, we just got back. It's 3 o'clock. I'm going to give you the Sam's haul. I'll give you everything else. The other two, HEB and then the little store that we went to. Things that aren't going to be in the Sam's haul is we bought 36 packs of Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and Mountain Dew, and a big thing of toilet paper. But this is everything we got at Sam's. So I got a big bag of carrots, some frozen broccoli, some cooked shrimp, crackers. I got some tea, hot dog buns, bread, olive oil. I got 2 packets of these, and they come 4 to it's actually 2 breasts to a pack, so 2 packets of the chicken breast. I got, this is 5, 10, 15 pounds of turkey meat, and then I got 9 pounds of ground beef. I got some beef franks, some Smucker's strawberry jam. I got some Baby Bell cheese, eggs, croissant rolls, turkey. James got some pot pies for himself.
Dead dog.
We got a dead dog on the floor. This was only $5. It's a flannel shirt for a female, and I was like, oh, I'm getting it. James got some socks. We got 2 bags of Dorito chips for little James. Case of tomato sauce, hefty garbage bags, some taquitos, a case of Rotel, a case of Wolf Brand chili, and a case of black beans, and that's everything we got at Sam's Club. All right, we're at HEB. This is the haul. So we got some Jamaican style spicy beef patties, puff pastry. We got 2 yellow onions, some frozen spinach. We got this in case there was a night I just didn't feel like cooking. We got 4 sweet potatoes, gallon Ziploc baggies, a container of strawberry yogurt, taco shells, some Cliff bars. Me and James had this for lunch. It was tamales. They were really good. Sandwich bags, some tea, some Moscato, some Cab. This is for cooking. Apple cider vinegar. I got 4 6-ounce containers of Dutch apple yogurt. This stuff is so good. Got 3 salads for lunches, some crushed tomatoes, pepper jack cheese, 6 cans of refried beans. This is chopped clams, corn. We got something for a roast, lunch meat. Then I bought some country sausage and biscuits for little James to eat for breakfast. And then we got more tamales because Big James, or my husband, is on a tamale kick right now. I got a bunch of yeast. I couldn't find any yeast at Sam's. And then I got some sharp and mild cheddar sliced cheese. I got some chicken nuggets. We don't usually buy this. This is just something for a dinner that I'm making. It called for it. Bought a sausage, some mushrooms, got 2 bags of Caesar salad. We got some flushable wipes, cheddar, jalapeno crunch Cheetos, Fritos, and then tortilla chips. And that's everything from HEB. So the last place we went to was that little store that I filmed, the only one that I filmed in, and it was super cute, and I love it, and I'm going to go back to it. So the first thing I got was some artisan flour. I got some chocolate chip cookies. These are all made here in Hill County. Snickerdoodle, peanut butter cookies. I needed more soy sauce, and this is the type of stuff I like to use for soy sauce. I got some orange marmalade jam. We got some Cajun snack mix. I got some rolling oats. And then this is all farm to market fried pies. And we got 4 of them. We got lemon fried pie and then 3 apple fried pie. They had a whole bunch of different ones. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you after I filmed that grocery haul. And We put everything away. We went and sat on the back porch for about 15 minutes, and then I told my husband, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta take a nap. I'm worn out. I have not done a monthly grocery haul like that in years. So yes, completely worn out. So I took a nap. So I'm not gonna declutter anything today. I do have dinner ready to go. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put in the oven. I got it all prepped before I threw it in the oven. That way it all cooks together because it takes about an hour for everything. So this is what we're having. Making mashed potatoes. We are going to have some baked carrots and then meatloaf, and then I'm also got a salad that we're going to have with it, and it's a salad in a bag. So I'm going to, another thing I did was I wrote down how much we how much we spent total. Then I took everything out that was not food and how much we spent on just food. Let me get that and I'll give you that total. Okay, so total that was spent between all three stores was $677.03. And yes, that is very, very eye-opening because back in the day, James and I would do a monthly grocery haul and it would be $500 at most. So of all the food, we spent $596.94, and that equals out to be over 4 weeks, $149.24. And per person per week, it's $49.50. The reason why I bring that up is because before COVID, before 2020, the estimate was if you spend $100 per person per month on your groceries, you're going to be well fed. Well fed. It's doubled. It's doubled in 4 years, and that's just, it's crazy. At the same time, I was telling my husband, this makes it seem like shopping in bulk isn't worth it anymore. I've been saying that for a couple of years where I've been watching prices go up. So I'm wondering, what do you think? Do you think shopping in bulk saves you money? I know it saves money on certain things, like toilet paper. We bought a big roll of toilet paper, which was so much cheaper than buying it individually. You know, stuff like that. Or do you think it's just a thing of the past? So with that, I'm going to go back to my desk. I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee that I made myself because I'm still halfway asleep. I'm so tired. My feet hurt. I looked at the steps. We walked 7,000 steps today, and that's not really normal for us. We're lucky if we hit 4,000. So when we do a big step day like this, I'm just tired. So I'm going to tack all that decluttering onto tomorrow because I don't have any decluttering I'm really supposed to be doing tomorrow. I'm just going to be prepping for the week.